Hey guys, welcome back to another video today. Today we have Joe Biden, the former Vice President of the United States, versus Donald Trump. Again, I've been doing a lot of election predictions about these, but I've decided to do an actual election nights about these, but I've decided to actually do election predictions so you can understand the reasoning why I said Joe Biden would win this state and why Trump would win this state. So, again, I'm going to fill in all the safe states, or essentially all the states Hillary Clinton won in 2016. Joe Biden is definitely one of the strongest Democratic candidates the Democratic Party can run. Not only does his last scandal was from like 1988, his popularity has since increased, and his name in the affair, his name on the news media has been coming up a lot more often. He's being perceived as someone who's a unifier under the Democratic Party, and it's definitely going to help him. Now, states that I would rate as other states I would rate as safe for Joe Biden would be states like Pennsylvania and Michigan, which already put him at 269. 2020 could be a year where Republicans take back the House because the incoming House decides the presidency, not the old House. But honestly, we have 269 electoral votes for Joe Biden. He only needs one more to win. He's going to win one more. But we're going to make some more predictions. So the state of Wisconsin, I think that state would go to Joe Biden. And the reason why I classified the entire Rust Belt, almost the entire Rust Belt, as safe for Biden is because not only did Hillary Clinton win in Minnesota, Joe Biden would definitely expand on her lead there. Going over to Michigan, Trump has his lowest approval rating there in the entire Rust Belt, and it's the state he won by the smallest amount in 2016. Going over to Pennsylvania, a state that Joe Biden definitely helped Obama in by giving him double-digit leads here. He was born in Pennsylvania. Michigan and Pennsylvania were both toss-ups before Biden was the VP pick, and I'm not going to credit all his success to Biden. Palin definitely brought down McCain. Obama definitely boosted himself up, but a lot of the factor came in from a lot of these people relating to Joe Biden coming from Pennsylvania. Hey, he grew up where I grew up. He knows my story. He will be an advocate for me in Washington, and they voted for him twice. Um, Same thing in the state of Wisconsin. I mean, Biden and Obama definitely paid attention to the Rust Belt, especially in 2012 with Paul Ryan coming from Wisconsin, a lot more than Hillary Clinton did. And even when they didn't need to pay attention, they did. And that's going to be definitely something that resonates well with the voters. Going down to the state of Florida and North Carolina, these are both states Barack Obama carried in 2008. I think Biden being tied to the Obama administration will drive African-American turnout, which is why I'm also going to call Ohio and Georgia. For Biden, that's a pretty substantial call. But Ohio, even though it did go for Trump by around 9%, it also was a very pretty much Democratic state before a lot of the Democrats moved out, and the fact that with drive African American turnout, a lot of these states that are considered red or leaning red or even safe red could become toss-ups or even Democratic states. Same thing now in the state of Georgia and North Carolina. African American turnout, I think, will be very high for Joe Biden coming from the Obama administration. It definitely would help him, and Joe Biden definitely has some more conservative policies than you might think. I mean, if you look at his platform, he could definitely appeal to a lot more voters than people like Elizabeth Warren could or Hillary Clinton could. Now we're just going to fill in all the states that I would rate as safe for Trump. Utah would be included this time, Texas as well, Missouri, Alabama, South Carolina, West Virginia, definitely. But Indiana, that one's a really tough one. Although Mike Pence is from there, actually, Mike Pence was not a popular governor, first of all. There were a lot of things to recall Mike Pence, but it never actually happened. But he wasn't that popular of a governor. I mean, a Republican in a Republican state being unpopular, that's not necessarily the best thing. Indiana was supposed to go to a Democrat, but it didn't. That was one of the main shockers. That actually shocked me. I thought Indiana would elect a Democratic governor. They didn't, because honestly, they had Pence had such a disapproval rating, low approval rating that it didn't really necessarily look good for the outlook for GOP candidates. Going over to Iowa, I think that state will go to Biden as well. Here's going to be a tricky one though. I'm actually going to call Indiana for Joe Biden, and my reasoning behind that is I think Joe Biden could actually relate to the people of Indiana a lot more. I mean, the economy may be good, but the people who have they don't have a job. People like that are in steel mines that are in Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, or Michigan, or even Minnesota. These people that come from coal manufacturers, steel industries, if you think about it, if they're out of a job, who cares about the stock market? As if they don't have a job, why does the stock market benefit them? The stock market going up benefits the people that have stocks. Regular people they don't have shares. They don't care. I mean, you could say the economy is going great because the stock market's going up. I mean, That doesn't mean anything to the people that don't have jobs, to the people that voted for Trump because he promised them jobs. If they're not seeing results around their local lives, but they see it coming out of the New York Stock Exchange, do you think they care? Do you think the ideals of someone in Indiana are the same as someone who's on Wall Street? It's not. Um, the fact that conservatives and Republicans keep going back to the economy is good factor, that's not going to be the best thing. I mean, sure, the economy's good. I'll admit the economy is good right now. But there are other issues that come into play. I mean, someone in Indiana who's out of a job is not going to care about the economy the same as someone else who works at the New York Stock Exchange or whatever. Um, the ideals are drastically different. You're going to have to think about that. You can't just say the economy's good, he's winning re-election no matter what. You go in thinking like that, he's going to lose with like 2 electoral votes, okay? Um, that was an exaggeration, by the way. But Montana, I think that one would go to Trump. Missouri, same thing here. But Arizona, I think Biden could take Arizona. I think, again, with driven Latino turnout against the president, low approval ratings in both Indiana and Arizona, if you're wondering why I called them, and other reasons, of course. But that's how I think the electoral map would play out. 385 electoral votes to for Joe Biden, 153 for Donald Trump. I'm about to upload my Elizabeth Warren versus Donald Trump election prediction, so you can hear the reason behind it. But this is the final electoral map. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.